If you click that link today, guys, you're wanting to know what you can do with your property for fire mitigation up here in the Teller County area. So stay tuned to the end and I'll give you a bunch of information. Hey guys, real quick before we get in that video, my name is James D with James D My Real Estate Team, and I just wanted to make sure if you haven't done this already, make sure you hit that subscription button down below, the notification bell. What that does is keeps you notified every time we come up with a new video. We do at least 2 a week, and I just want to keep you updated and just cool things to do, cool things to see out here within the Woodland Park and Teller County area, and you get to see a little bit of how I like living my life out here as well. If you've got any questions or comments, please don't hesitate. Give me a call, shoot me a text at 719-266-2725. You can also email me at info@jdmret.net, and I will get back to you as fast as I can to answer any of those questions or comments. And if you've got any real estate needs out here whatsoever, please, once again, don't hesitate. Give me a call or shoot me that email or that text. This is James D with James D My Real Estate Team, the team leader here, and I absolutely love living here and I love helping people out here in this area too. Hope you guys like this video. Okay guys, hot topic here. Pardon the pun, I didn't realize that was happening until I said that, but we're going to talk about fire mitigation out here in your house. So yes, there are homes out here that can be considered as non-insurable by insurance companies. And yes, we have had that happen in the past where it might be insurable at one point and then suddenly it is not, based on what the fire ratings were that year as well. So certainly something to think about when you're actually looking up here and buying a home, but there's ways to mitigate around your home also. Now the cool stuff is when you mitigate here in Colorado, you're not having to do the same thing every single year, every fall, picking up all the dead branches and leaves and all that stuff like you do back east where it's humid and things just grow super fast. That is not the case out here. Usually when you fire mitigate, it is going to last for years. And if you stay on top of it and just go through and just, do a couple tweaks and just pick up the couple things that need to happen each year, it's going to be super simple. You'll be able to get it knocked out in less than half a day, usually depending on the size of your property. But things you want to look at is trees. So trees are obviously going to be a major fuel for forest fires up here. So if you don't have lots of trees or any trees at all really close to your house, that's a great thing. Now the types of trees is also very important. Your evergreens, your firs, your conifers, all those trees are going to be considered high risk, whereas aspens are not. Sometimes insurance companies don't mind aspens at all, and some of them prefer it because of how much water the aspens actually hold into them, so they do not burn very easily. An evergreen tree, on the other hand, will go up like a matchstick if it gets caught on fire. So sometimes when an insurance company comes out, and if your tree is considered to be too close to that house, they're going to make you cut that tree down, or they're not going to insure the house for fire insurance. So it's definitely something to think about. Now, as you start spreading out and away from the house, you want to make sure underneath your trees, all the slash, and what I call slash is what most Coloradans call it. It's all the stuff that's fallen out of the tree. Down there, like dead branches and leaves and pine needles and stuff like that. Things that are just sitting on the ground and just dead fuel. Now back east, that stuff would, with the humidity and the moisture we're having here, it would rot and it would deteriorate very quickly. Here in Colorado, that stuff just kind of builds up. So when you fire mitigate, you want to pull all that slash out. And we've got slash drop-off points and divide in different places that can take that in, so you don't have to worry about, hey, what am I going to do with all this now that I collect it? We've also got different companies with mulchers that'll come by and they'll chip it all up for you. Certain HOAs will do that as well. They'll have an annual mulching day too, and private owner associations do the same thing, just to help people and encourage people to mitigate their properties. Along with that slash, you also want to cut the branches on your trees up to 6 feet tall. Now the reason for that is because if we end up with a grass fire, it sweeps right by the trees, it doesn't catch the branches hopefully, and it just keeps going and it goes on out. If the branches are lower, there's a higher likelihood it's going to catch on those branches, it's going to climb that tree, and then the wind and everything it's going to pick up with it's going to start causing that fire to jump from tree to tree. So cleaning up those branches, bearing up those trees up to 6 feet is very important as well to help keep that fire on the ground and keep it from climbing up onto those trees too. Usually you want to cut those branches off before you start picking your slash up too, because that's going to cause more slash too, right? So definitely something to think about also. It's also important to be able to have access to water. The closer you are to fire departments is always considered to be extremely advantageous as well. Out here, usually they'll have a minimum 3 to 4 miles from the nearest fire department is what some insurance companies will have. So making sure you're within those realms also, which is why it's so important to make sure that your home that you're buying is insurable before you close on it. And that's why we have that insurance deadline in the contracts. So hope you guys found this information helpful and you guys get out there and were able to fire mitigate your homes to make them even safer and make your life here a lot easier. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, comments, whatever you've got, please send them to me. You can call, text me at 719-266-2725. You can also email me at jdmret.net. Or excuse me, at info@jdmret.net. I would love to be your local real estate agent. I'd love to be your local expert. So anything, it doesn't have to be real estate related, please don't hesitate to ask. Let me know what those questions are and I will get them right back to you. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.